here's like Templar Assassin need farm. Like you have a bunch of heroes that just need a prerequisite amount of farm before they get online. Really good against these like really low melee heroes or something like that, or low attack range.
Potentially early kill here as Misha steps out of position. You gotta be careful.
Almost
This isn't
100%.
the old Monkey King where he was getting like 1 billion lifesteal and 1 billion damage level 1 Jingu. Oh, that's gonna be Yi. He's gonna be falling here, looks like, unless Chu actually doesn't get him. Oh no! Now he's gonna turn around and get the healing salve, imprisonment, and now he is definitely dead. What a turnaround. I thought for sure he was gonna die there. Does our Earth Spirit not have, he doesn't have Orb of Venom.
They do lose old 11.
Like, get it on your offlaner, get it on your supports. Make sure you always have a way to cut the trees against this Monkey King. We're trying to set up right now. The spin has already been used by Old Chicken. He's been baited into this. This is the gank that we needed to see from Navi, but they need to actually kill him here. The healing ward is in the trees. They don't actually spot it. He doesn't go for the Omni Slash or anything.
You usually mirror on Dire side,
Yeah.
Dire to Radiant like that. And what they've done instead is they've moved their tankiest hero, the guy that can't die, over here as Dark. Gonna get jumped on. He's gonna get Astral though, and
Are they gonna give up on this kill? No, they're not. They're gonna kick him down.
Chu's been everywhere.
Chu has.
They do lose top tower, which is a bit of a nuisance. He does roll in. This was not the roll in that he was looking for.
That is going to be your first finger.
And I just cursed him so hard. You know, you just always have that threat. You can't avoid it forever. You just have to accept that you can potentially play around it or outplay it. Just letting them get away with everything under the sun isn't good for you either. They're going to pop the ult.
NAVI, they've got to take a fight. They're going to blow up Kaka almost right away. They do manage to get him. The Winter's Curse is going to be able to slow down both the Tide as well as the OD. Managed to get the double silence on them. Yi now turns, though, on Magical. Is going to be able to get away those refractions. Old 11 slows him down with Gush. The Ravage are going to go down. Manage to finish off the Wyvern. Lock down Magical. Long enough. No, actually, Magical is have the refraction. That means the OD is going to die. Traded out for Magical. Old 11 trying to stop Crystallize, but he's just going to get run down underneath the trees. Now, Old Chicken, he's trying to make it out as well. But Crystallize nails him with the Valor Strike. He's got the Iron Shell as well to be able to burn down not just his core, but the two supports.
This was the buyback from Kaka.
Kaka came back for this. It's going to be dieback for him.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
Crystallize and give him the rampage.
Give it to him.
Navi had been letting Keen run this show for 15 minutes, and they finally said enough is enough. Let's take back this game.
Navi battling back. Then Keen gets a kill onto the Darkseer.
This fight is going to be massive. They are going to be able to lead off on Kaka once again. He gets silenced up. Winter's Curse onto 3. And look at that. The Enchantress is already gone. Same goes with Kaka. He does manage to get off the Finger of Death and kill the Winter Wyvern. But now he's in the river. Nice. They actually managed to stun Crystallize. Looks like his tree got knocked down. The obvious. Oh, no! It bounces.
And the bash.
And the bash. Old Chicken. He's got to get out of there. That's why he's going to try and come back and save him.
Roshan's pissed.
He's going to miss the roll in. Tries to slow down the OD. And it looks like, oh, geez, Magical. It looks like he managed to blink in and just tear that OD up. Crystallize quickly identifies, gotta deal with that healing ward, and with the buyback going down,
look at you just go ham.
Just turn on a dime and get out of there.
The Heaven's Halberd. This is going to be the counter to both Magical and Crystallize. Both teams kind of hanging around as Chu's going to walk in.
Trying to get out of there. He's going to be silenced up, but Magical with the double damage is now going to turn onto the OD. OD does manage to get out the imprisonment, but he's going to be stuck in no man's land when he comes back out unless he can get that blink away. Still, though, Magical, he read him like a book, knew exactly where he was going, catches him on the other side. Now with the Winter's Curse slowing down that Juggernaut as well. Jug gets off the Omni Slash, but there's so many illusions, a refraction as well. He can't do shit for damage. Old Chicken is now going to try and spin his way out of there, but Magical is always on the hunt. +1. That's a triple kill for him.
Alliance versus NIP in the groups, and
Falling Boulder on in. Crystallize hits the Boundless Strike right afterwards, and while there is spin available, there is too much physical damage available on the side of Navi. Now Dark looks like he's probably going to get caught as well, as that a untouchable is just not going to be good.
Dang. Old Chicken saw the gem, he thought about it.
Yeah,
they just had some like old-fashioned standoff where both teams were staring at each other. No one was really willing to make room for the gem at first. It actually ends up being Magical who takes it. He's gonna jump forward.
Kaka, get off the disable. Ooh, he's gonna be imprisoned instead, but now what a vacuum into the wall on top of the Wukong's command. Crystallize gonna jump in the middle of that. The Winter's Curse. Okay, that's gonna slow down the damage a little bit. That's a little odd.
Set up for the stun instead.
Still set up for a great team fight as the OD gonna try and prison himself and blink away once again, but the Boulder right on top for Chu, instantly getting that damage. This is gonna be easily a lane of rags, if not potentially the game right now, as they've got 45 seconds on the clock for the OD. They could just keep going for it.
This ain't that boulder from Indiana Jones.
It doesn't miss.
It doesn't miss.
It doesn't.
This one hits its target. So gonna go on to Old 11, who's just trying to buy time. He's got to abuse his tankiness at the very least. But the jump in,
Oh, vacuumed back, the two of them. Kaka
just can't live.
once again. I mean, yeah, like, you know, Old 11 is just trying to slow things down.
You know, you can just walk forward and anchor like that, but it doesn't actually dissuade them.
There's going to be everybody here. That smoke has already popped. Kaka's going to be spotted. Crystallize just jumped forward and popped the BKB. He knows any kind of fight is going to be a good one at this point, as long as they don't get jumped on first. The Winter's Curse on the OT. They immediately follow up with the Boundless Strike, even if it doesn't do the damage. It's the stun that they needed there, just to be able to lock him down. I'll just leave Old 11 for last. You can see Crystallize not even bothering to go for him. He does get knocked down out of the trees. The Omni Slash is going to go down, but it just doesn't stay on one person, and that just means a limited amount of damage. The OT, who bought back into this, almost immediately dies. And Old Chicken, same goes with Old 11, man. They just do no damage whatsoever in these fights, and
Let's
that's
just,
why Keen is going to call it.
Let's just click Chew. See that he's got Vlad's, almost a Crimson Guard. I like Navi's lineup.
Yeah.
Plus, I feel like you can't give Magical TA.
We are going to have a fight breakout, as it looks like the Winter Wyvern does manage to get in front of the Rubik, drops down to
Kaka's
Earth,
dead.
body blocks him, and that is going to be first blood for Crystallize. Because I know I've seen so many Embers, and like the hot thing right now, it's like max out Sleight of Fist, amazing ability. Kaka's going to be got here in the top lane with a double damage on Chu, but with the Fate Bolt as well as a little bit of help from Dark, they might be able to trade off supports here. Sure enough, Chu is going to die.
Everybody last game.
Catch again. And with Kaka here as well, he's going to go for the telekinesis, toss back, Fate Bolt does hit, and Magical now pops a refraction at the last second, tries to get a tree planted to be able to block in Yi, but misses. And we're rapidly seeing that not only is Ursa free farming, but he's getting the +1 off of these hero kills. But back over to mid lane, it's all good, I guess, if top is dying, as long as you're killing mid over and over again. And that's what's happening here. The tower aggro goes on to him, but Yi managed to disjoin it with the remnants and will be able to kill that Lion. Double for him. Old 11's going to show up and try and put the pressure, save this tower, but Blizzy's going to roll up and just wham. Now, I mean, King Gaming, you could see the game plan pretty clearly. We're going to win lanes, we're going to get a Venomancer farm, and between Furion and Venomancer, we're just going to push down towers. And then we've got this playmaking hero in Ember Spirit who can split push and kill things. Like, they're just going to start running, and Navi needs to find a way to be able to win these team fights. That's why Blizzy was set up perfectly on the left-hand side. He's able to get a good ultimate and immediately jump onto this Venomancer with the disables from Chu.
Ember's coming in, though.
It's going to be a very easy kill. Or maybe it's not. They're actually running out of damage. Old Chicken is actually tankier than I gave him credit for. Finally, he does die, but it costs the Brewmaster so much time. And now with the Ember Spirit already making his way across, he's going to be able to catch one support. And Blizzy, who had committed all that time for the Venomancer, is now out of position and going to be eventually brought down, it looks like, by
Just keep eating trees, buddy.
The attacks from the supports and its offlaner.
Look at this. He's trying to go for the Tokyo Drift. You do this like 90 base damage, and I just right-click it.
Blizzy gonna turn and fight here. Misha is actually gonna be caught by the Static Storm of the Disruptor, brought him back, and it looks like Chu's gonna get picked off as well. So both supports are dead.
Nisha left secrets for this, and I realized they're like joking about Misha. Oh.
Yep. Pulled back into his doom here. They had the Deso, they smoked up. They can't afford to lose this fight, but it looks like it's still gonna be kind of okay if they can actually get more lockdown, but
they will not.
The Lion dead and the TA gone. There's no disables, no damage, and Blizzy,
get out of here.
Be okay.
There's only so much you can take.
A little boulder.
Please.
Oh, there's an Orchid, and look at that. He just goes to the back line straight for the Winter Wyvern. Misha, he thought he was safe, like, you know, leagues and leagues behind his tier 3. He stole Primal Split. What a sick, that's that Orchid.
Just use it right now, Kaka.
Yeah, just get it off. As long as you don't die.
He's gonna get fingered.
Oh, no. Kaka, no. Good force staff down to the low ground from Old Chicken, but they still want to play some Dota here. They can definitely still fight. And so they're just going to turn their attention to that melee Rax. Can they finish it off in time, or are they going to be punished by Navi? Or is Navi not going to try and fight at all? They're just canceled that TP real quick.
As I say that, Navi's about to make the sickest comeback of all time.
With the one-man smoke from Misha, he's going to show up. Winter's Curse laid onto the Furion, but Venomancer doesn't do that much physical damage.
Here's the comeback.
With the TA, no, it's still not enough. He's going to be telekinesis tossed into the Ursa. Once again, the Ursa is being kited around the kinetic field. It's placed perfectly by Dark. Crystallize finally gets on top of some heroes, but he's already dead. Blizzy, he's going to run out of the Primal Split soon, and he's going to find that he won't be able to escape either. Look at that beautiful Sprout blocking him in. Mass buybacks from Navi. Now they're going to still try and catch Keen Gaming. But again, how can you really get on top of this, especially with a glimpse back on a Magical? He's no longer in this fight with two-man. Gale set up, and the Amber Sphere jumps right onto those two heroes. Crystallized gets disarmed and poked apart. Keen Gaming. The score is 1-1. Keen Gaming versus Navi. Free harassment on Magical. Tries to get the deny. Retreat misses it. Toss back here into the Tiny to get the Avalanche combo, but Misha still had a Fairy Fire, so he's gonna pop that, turn, kill Kaka. He's probably gonna die here, but they managed to get the first blood, and that is the important part.
What I'd love for it, what I'd love for the Rubik to do is just put
this is questionable. I can't believe Keen is doing something like this. Exorcism pretty much all by himself, and sure enough, Navi, they're just gonna try and swarm in, beat down this Death Prophet as quick as possible, and they will be able to do so. And now with the Death Prophet gone and Blizzy having used the ultimate, they're just going to try and catch for more. Blizzy is going to run that Storm Panda out. They're going to be able to go on the Tiny. Oh, All Chicken is actually going to turn and see if he can maybe fight this, trying to protect Old 11 as much as possible.
Got an Aegis.
Starts laying some damage on a Magical, but oh,
nice
what a beautiful,
disruptor.
that is a sick Static Storm. Crystallized is going to lose his first life, and Magical is going to lose his only life if 11 has any more damage, but he's actually limping away. Their support see it though, will be able to finish him off, and Crystallized, he comes right back into his doom. There's nothing he can do to get out of here. And the
finish them all, execute
you as well. What a big turnaround from Keen. I will say, the new skeletons, I hated them a lot, but they are really good for that situation of split pushing. They're so good at being able to.
Here's the split. I want to take this fight.
Once again, gets into position for a good primal split, but can Navi actually win this fight? Kaka is going to be in some trouble here. The toss up on the Death Prophet. Now they toss him back down, but they need to be able to focus him, but they just don't have the damage to instantly burst him down. He's staying alive a little bit longer, and that's so much damage coming out finally. It does end up going down, but Old Chicken is still going to be trying to carry out the rest of this team fight, but he gets caught up. The BKB is now worn out, and he's just getting kited around Pop Scene Rage. Kills one, turns around, trying to finish off Crystallized, but look at that armlet toggling too. The glimpse back, they're just trying to protect Old Chicken at this point in time, but Chu, he's not going to let him get away. He keeps on getting the boulder onto each one of these heroes, slow down the two. Dark, he's going to get hit by the Rayfire Blast, which should take him out, especially with Chu. The slow roll! But the slow roll wasn't enough. Now he's going to get tossed back into the 11. He doesn't get Dark.
Oh, they almost like fought him.
They did. Dude, that's what I'm talking about. The Wraith King skeletons are so good.
They're
right
autonomous,
now.
man. Go. Smoked up. They want to take a fight and go into Roshan. The best part is
going to run into Crystallize, and that is not the best hero to be able to initiate on. He's got that reincarnation. They're going to try and deal with it as quick as possible.
They can get rid of the first one. It's so easy.
But Chu is going to be able to get a nice roll into the back line, try and get onto Kaka. Blitz going to join him. The Static Storm is going to whiff completely, and Dark doesn't really get the lockdown he was looking for, but the fight is split enough that they could just turn, focus on Chu. Now they can go for Blizzy as well. Kaka, who's managed to steal the clap, is trying to run away from Blizzy.
He's just out of range.
The kinetic field holds in.
Get clap, don't get clap.
Kaka, get out of there.
Come on, Kaka. But they're gonna get the Roshan with the Exorcism committal.
What is this? Are Navi like trying to call Keen Gaming's bluff?
Okay.
Trying to see if they'd actually go
high ground
mid?
This is the easiest high ground I've ever seen.
And Old Chicken's like, this is a weird thing. They're probably wrapping around on it, so he positioned himself on the high ground. That forces Navi, excuse me, all the way around. And by the time they actually get here, the Barracks is almost dead, but so is the Death Prophet. He managed to get him so quickly. That burst damage, Misha in the back line does survive against
you gotta get out now.
Initiation. And now, Kinetic Field trying to block all these heroes. They can get out. Kaka goes for a very optimistic TP, doesn't make it away. And Dark, he's gonna be hunted down by Blizzy as
got 11-2. This is a 4 for nothing.
30-minute bounty runes. Crystallize, who has a reincarnation here.
The BKB was popped for this.
BKB for this. Old Chicken is really trying to push this one. We'll be able to take them down. Okay, but you have a Death Prophet with no Exorcism. They're going to pop another BKB now. Okay, they do manage to get a sentry out and catch out Blizzy here potentially. Do they have the sounds to be able to control him? Blizzy's trying to walk back with that BKB. Still activated on the Death Prophet. It looks like they should be able to get him, but they've already lost the Ursa as well as the Disruptor. Death Prophet's just got to get out of here. Old 11's definitely dead.
Nice path.
What a beautiful ice path. The follow-up roll in from
Misha's revenge.
What is going on with Keen Gaming?
Why did he popped BKB to go on a Wraith King that he knows has ulti? You'd almost always be able to pop your BKB and get like 3 Spirit Siphons off because of the nature of Navi's cores being like so melee bases.
Oh no, Old 11. He gets caught here. I love the fact that, by the way, when Crystallize blipped in, he attacked rather than trying to go for the Rayfire Blast.
This is a comeback. I'm actually so hyped for this I can't even believe, like, that bottom play when they just went on the Wraith King, they were still up like 7k gold there.
Oh, 11.
Okay.
He's gonna make the initiation and tank it with his face.
He is mega dead as Misha's revenge. It's probably the ideal timing of this.
Oh, your locket doesn't protect you against this.
Come on, man, you need an
Had this
assist.
conversation. Okay, the stolen ice path from Kaka will give them a whoop to Magical. This time will lose it. The buyback comes down from the Death Prophet. They know, especially with another ice path, they're actually
opportunity
for this one. They're going to be able to get on top of these heroes. No exorcism. The exorcism is out and doing some decent damage, but he's got to stay away from this Templar assassin. The ice path, it's going to be able to save Yi for a little bit longer. Can he actually get out? Can he kill the TA? The glimpse back pulls him out, but a whack with the big crit knocks down the Death Prophet. Ursa's now going to be forced into a buyback as well. A two-man ice path. Kaka just keeps laying it down, but his cores, they can't follow up. They didn't have the damage. They're just going to wipe through the entire base.
Looks like they passed the cheese to Magical as well.
Because it was some sort of sick toss back to stop this one. And he's going to go for it. The Templar says him instant blink. Nice play. A beautiful ice path once again to try and protect Old 11. Glimmer Cape will help him out, but Navi,
gotta fight before Megas.
Hero kills anymore. They can just go for the Megas at this point. Chu almost getting bursted down by that Ursa. They're going to be able to focus on that range tracks. That's going to be the Megas at this point. Keen Gaming, you can try and face up against Megas if you want, but this is looking like a fight you honestly can't win. The Reincarnation, round one, is going to be down BKB. They're both going to pop it and just turn and fight against each other, but the help of Magical,
toss again, and the blink
again. They just don't have that instant disable to be able to stop him from getting some distance away. The pullback of the glimpse is going to be denied.
That is,
It's like the graph is trying to dip below 100%. It's trying real hard to go to 101.
as the Bruce Blake comes in, they're just trying to hold the TA back at this point. Filtering.
Oh, what? A Force Staff denies the toss back there of the Tiny, and now with the Spirit Vessel on him as well, Lizzie. Okay, that's going to be Red King losing his first life, it looks like. Old Chicken didn't have to commit too much for that one. Now he's going to pop his B for the second life. Our Death Prophet's trying to get in there with the Spirit Siphon. Now the Exorcism going out, but Old Chicken is going to run out of HP soon as the enrage is about to fade off, and Magical makes short work of him. And at this point, Yi isn't even